Team HQ.
Hello there everybody, Metroid Sax1 here. Welcome to my new Let's Play. This is Let's Play Summoner. This game came out in 2000 and has been one of my childhood games which I pretty much played non-stop every time I got on my computer. I've recently rediscovered my discs and thought, why not turn this into a Let's Play? Let's turn that music down a bit more because it's still too loud. And sound as well. But yeah, as you can see, I've got everything. Ooh, better turn that on. As you can see, I've got everything ready. Gamma needs to go up one level. But other than that, we're good to go. So let's begin. I should be quiet for any cutscenes and voice sections.
I am Joseph of Siran, Joseph of Masad, farmer, cotter, plowman, Sahugani, summoner. 9 years ago I destroyed the village of Siran with a power I could neither control nor understand. A power passed down through generations for thousands upon thousands of years. A power I never asked for and never wanted. 9 years ago, raiders attacked Siran. To save my village, I unleashed the demon, and the demon massacred all in its path. The raiders, my friends, my family. The survivors blamed me, and who else were they to blame? I wore the ring. I called forth the demon. And so I left the ruins of Siran in exile and outcast. But I was not alone. My companion was a vagabond named Yago, an old beggar who had come to Siran the year before looking for the child born with the mark of the summoner. Looking for me. Yago said he'd teach me how to use my gift, how to use the ring that only those born with the mark could use. And now we were both vagabonds, hated and feared. We came to the village of Masad, and I threw the ring down a well. I told Yago to go away and never trouble me again with talk of prophecies and destinies. I was finished with my power. I swore on the graves of all who perished in Siran that I would never summon again. But the one thing I tried to escape was the one thing that came looking for me. And that is where my story begins.
The year was 596 Vorno Mediva. 300 years after the Meridan conquest, 1,000 years after the fall of Ikemos, and 12,000 years after the third Orenageth and the death of Urath, god of the Sudani. Murad the Usurper, Emperor of Orenia, a realm far to the north across the sea, invaded the shores of the Kingdom of Mediva. Led by the infamous Four Riders, Murad's soldiers laid waste to the villages along the Dahu River. One night, they came to Masad. The soldiers were looking for a boy with a mark on his hand. The mark of the summoner.
Now, before I begin, I'll get through these tutorial bits quickly. And before I begin, I need to just go do something. As I tend to do frequently, I forgot to put Steam in offline mode. As you can see, we are playing as Joseph of Siran, a young man in his 20s. These are his stats. He's basic sword weapon, he pushes the enemy, dodges, and he can heal himself. He's a low-level magician. As you see, no quests yet. In the inventory we have 3 health tonics which heal up to 500 life points, a short sword dealing 35 damage minimum per hit, and he's wearing a basic tunic with 7 armor. and it tells you who it's equipable by. But throughout the game we'll acquire more armor and weapons. There's nothing around here. As you can see, it's completely blocked off, but if I push the middle mouse button sometimes, there's nothing. The middle mouse button in here will determine if there's an item nearby and pick it up automatically. Alright, this bit we cannot dodge. In the fields planting wheat and rye, the day's shadow grew long over Nedo's hill I saw them ride, 4 horsemen with army of butchers close behind. The horsemen? Half men, half beasts, villains from a bard's song. They carved poor Ragus in half and attacked us with arrows of flame. We survived too scared to run. Okay. Now as we come along here, press spacebar, I think. No, hold on. It's return key. Draw the weapon because there's our first combat point. No, please, don't! Stab. And now here comes the combat bit. You left click on him, and up comes the tutorial. So basically, I don't have to do anything. You just leave the combat to do what it's supposed to. Automatically change the attacks for me. Chain confusion, when it hits, it drains the opponent's mana power. Chain push will stun them for 1 attack. Chain added blow increases damage on the next strike. As you can see, I'm taking heavy damage here. Let's see what else I got. I know I had another one. Chain added blow, confusion. See, they lose attribute points or action points. He's died, and it dropped a weapon as well. Let's have a look what he dropped. A worn katana, a 2-handed weapon. Slows Joseph down to 63% his base speed. It's got less power, and it's not worth much. So we're not going to use that, but he gave us some gold as well, which we need for later. Keep the camera low. This guy here, the double exclamation mark, indicates a quest. This one's first is called Akreski's Son, or Sword. Yeah, Akeski's Sword. The quest journal calls this Akeski's Sword. Akeski, a villager of Masad, has asked you to give his ancestor's sword to nephew Eris, somewhere in Lanel. That's where we'll be heading in a while. Right now, head down this path. Don't go up the hill yet, there's nothing up there. Just follow the bush round, because there's a few enemies we need to butcher down here. So, we'll go over here first. There's an item. It's 10 gold. And we check these crates as well. Nothing here. So, keep going around. There's another crate. Middle mouse button. There's something here. It's a revival scroll. That revival scroll will heal you to 1 hit point, but it's not useful till we get more people in the party. There's a scout up there, so we'll stay clear of him. But here is a Orenian warrior torturing a villager. Do not speak to the villager. He will call every single guard over. Just wait for the guard to finish what he's doing. Draw your weapon. When the Orenian soldier stays still, butcher him. If you can, when you see that chain come above my character, it means you're good to go for a chain. Otherwise, if you miss it, it says too fast, and if you do it after, it says too slow. So try and aim for when it's just on the marker. So just gonna let this fight out. He's only got 1 more hit left in him. If he doesn't keep parrying my attacks and dodging. He dropped me 8 gold. Now, to activate this quick bar down here, you push the key it's selecting, so heal is selected in 1, and you choose the character. See, it's only low level healing at the moment. That's because we've only just started the game. But later you can heal a maximum of 85,000 on 1 person. So right now, we'll just cheat away and use a revival tonic. As you can see, we've only done 2 kills and we're already a third on our level. Now there's a glitch in the PC version. If you check out the level up thing before you're due to level up, it actually gives you that extra level as well, so you get the extra experience point to use. Anyway, what I do is I always go through every level killing everything in sight. Sometimes you can actually get away and the enemy won't even last a chance. Oh, too slow. I missed the chain. As you can see, he's dead. And he dropped us some leather boots. They are Joseph only boots. They provide a nice low level protection. They increase our life points well, they don't increase the life points, but our protection is now 11 points. So whatever our hit is, say it would be a high-end hit of 300, we would only get hit for 11% of that. So it's the good thing about armor. But anyway, as you can see, the minus 25% you see come across his head, that depends on how much damage is dealt. If you see plus 100, for example, when you're backstabbing somebody, that would come in later in the game, that would range from 50 to 100%. If you hit 100, it's one hit KO. Later in the game, Joseph will learn a few new ones like Chain Leech Life. When he hits an opponent, he steals the life back as his own. More boots, and another katana, and some more gold. Up here is the 4th scout of the mission. So, there's 4 scouts out of all that's possible. You just leave Joseph to do the work, he'll do the killing. Each character has a unique way of saying, I've grown a level. And there are 4 characters you can control all in all. As you can see, he just got a 25% boost on us, which wasn't pretty helpful. So we'll heal up here. It costs 4 action points to use the basic heal spell. And that's a healthy 11 points. So yeah, your heal also attributes to how much armor you're wearing. As you can see, there's a patrolling soldier here. He knows we're here, so we walk up towards him, he'll just turn and attack. But we got the first strike with no damage bonus yet. But we keep going. Each character has their own set of final armor. Joseph has Summoner Chainmail, because he is the Summoner. 25% damage loss, nothing there. This guy just isn't retaliating in time. And this game is set to 1 difficulty, because there's no difficult choice on it. So as you can see, we need about 1 more kill, and then we level up. So go in here where the horses are. The horsemen aren't here, so we're safe. There's a woman here. She's not a quest giver, but she explains what happens to the place. Hiding place, yes, it's mine, go away. Where should I go then? Linnell, go to Linnell. How do I get to Linnell? That's your problem, not mine. Here, take this vial with you. She gives us a health tonic. Some people in the game are good for certain things. For example, there's a weapon later called the Shard Sword, which is a long-ass quest, and it's a pain in the neck to find. I did have the quest journal somewhere in my room, but my quest journals got destroyed when I was turning out. Unless I can find them. While this fight's going on, I'll try and find my quest journal.
I grow powerful.
And I am back with a missing dialogue. Anyway, he dropped us leather boots and a healing jar. These leather boots will be selling later. But for now, head up here past the Laughing Monk, as the pub's called. Come on to this guy here and just start wailing into him. He knows you're here already. Oh, I grew a level. Oops, didn't even realise. Before we do anything, we have 2 skill points. You spend 1 on healing, 1 on sword. That's all you need to start with. Yes, except the skill changes. It means we now heal more and our sword damage is increased, and our chance to hit as well. And just keep killing all the guardsmen. There we go, chain added blow to finish him off. Head back this way, but instead of going left, take a right hand turn. There's an Orenian soldier there. Kill him straight away. Miss. 6, 9. So that's another 2 to add to the list of kills. So far we've killed 8 Orenian soldiers. There are still more to kill though. There's one here. Take him out quickly. Oh, nice 7. Another 7. Chain it with a 2. Don't you dare. Ow. Alright, now that we've taken some damage, let's see how much we heal by a maximum of a 10. Or minimum of a 10 now, because we've just upped the level of heal by 1. Before we do anything, look to the right, there's nothing here. There's a box here. Nothing. Orenian soldier knows you're going to be coming, he'd see you straight away. But we get the first strike of a 6. Nothing. We take the hit. Another 6. Another 2. A 5. Nothing. A 3. A 4. To finish it off, if he stops chain punching, is a 4. Anyway, go over here to this guard that we went past. He doesn't know we're coming. Well, he knows we're coming, but he didn't know how. So we hit a 7 because we got the first strike on him. 0. 0.
I grow powerful.
Oh, I didn't realise we leveled up that quick. The next 2 points will be on dodge and heal. You want to try and max Joseph heal out first. As you see at level 2, we learned the cure spell. That cures poison, slowing effects, and all of the stuff. Yes, examine that well for 5 gold. Anyway, so we head up here. There's nothing on that side, so we go around the back of the house. Nothing there. It's just to catch this guy off guard. We start manually chaining for this guy because he's a high hitter. If he gets a successful hit of more than 3, his damage will start to double. There's another guard there. Oh, I haven't been counting these. So it's 1. That's another 3 kills on the list. Now over here, if we inspect, is another revival scroll. They're giving these us early because they are, as I stated, this game is not easy. Back attack, 15% damage increase. As you see, back attacks do more damage than anything. There's more gold, and there's another Orenian soldier down there. As I said, I like to kill everything before I leave. 40% damage boost. Damn. Which meant we would have only done a 2 if we hit him with that one. How'd you get damage boost from push? What are you doing is pushing him over. He dropped a small leather boots. Not really helpful, but we'll take him anyway for the gold later. These crates, there is another hidden item. 10 gold. Which one's it from? That one right there. Now, as you head over here... Oh, just forgot to mark him off on the kill list. It was a bit of jumpy lag, but I can deal with it. There are 2 Orenian soldiers. They will both come at you. This cannot be avoided. Just leave them to fight. Oh wow, 19 in 2 hits. 7, a 3. No. Bad, stabby. Bad. And that's that, and I should be right back. Just had to alter a few settings, but we're back to good now. Come down this hill to kill yet another Orenian soldier. He will draw his weapon, so I got distracted. Yeah, you just keep killing everything. There are some items that have been missed. They will be picked up on the way round. Now we're hitting even 7s. How much do we need to level up? Quite a few more. Anyway, head down the right hand path. I'll come back up the opposite side, but come here. As you can look to there, those are Joseph's blue pants. Yes, he uses blue pants. Anyway, I'm sidetracked there. Keep coming down this way. There's more stuff you can pick up. Come around here's another item. Pair of cloth gloves. Now, they do lower your speed, but they give a nice protection value. Especially against magical attacks. But that won't be happening till late game. There's an Orenian soldier just out here on his own. Lazy bastard. Anyway, once you've killed him, carry on following the path. These 3 people, don't go near them yet, because you want those blue pants for the last fight in this area. Inventory, blue pants, equipped by Joseph. They offer some decent protection. And we check our stats. We may be at 105 speed, but our protection is 22, which is what we need for this first fight. Now you come here, put your weapon away, obviously. Speak to them. Just go through every option. I don't have time to read them all. Yargo. Quest journal updated. Once you see that, you can just say farewell. Over that river is the final boss at the first level, Orenian Brute. They're high strength and high tensile. They will knock you over. This cutscene has no voicing in it, but it's got a lot of action. As you can see, they're very well built soldiers, and they always carry themselves a heavy weapon like a sledgehammer. Once he's drawn his weapon, Joseph will draw his, and the fight begins. Take him out as fast as possible. Do not let him trip you. No. No. Stop it. Thank you. That's one of his moves that will trip you. As you can see, he deals high damage, 8s to 12s, but we can do 14s. You'll know he's going to trip you because he'll do the... And we're knocked down. The glitch to get past this is come into your inventory. Obviously we need to heal up, so we'll use a healing tonic. Just keep switching, clicking, and you'll eventually get back up without taking too much damage. Start chaining as he gets to low health, because the lower his health, the more damage he does. Usually he would drop an item around this area. Looks like he hasn't. Come here to that crate. It gives you a recovery tonic, which initiates the regeneration spell. But that is every enemy killed in this level. So I'm going to save here and call this a part, and see you in the next video of Let's Play Summoner. See you next time.